Oh gosh, guys, you are not gonna believe this. Look at that little banded agate right there. Oh my gosh. That is so beautiful. That's the kind of stuff you find out here when it's raining. This is exactly what happened last time. Oh no, you can't, no. Oh my gosh. What? Hey guys, it's Alex and Kip. Kip, what are you doing? It is early September in Montana, and it is 42 degrees and raining. That's just the weather we get here sometimes. But Kip and I are out taking advantage of the rain, going out to do a little bit of rock hunting. Hopefully, all the rocks will be wet, and it'll be really easy to find some nice agates, pieces of petrified wood, stuff like that. So we're making our way there right now. We'll see you guys when we get to the spot that we're gonna hunt. All right, so we're just here searching in these rocks, not far from the parking lot. And I just wanted to show you here how much easier it is to look at the rocks when they're all wet. Particularly agates have this way of just popping out at you, just like this right here, when they're wet. So coming out hunting in the rain, even though you get wet, it can be a little uncomfortable. You end up finding some really amazing stuff like this, and usually it's a little bit easier to find them. So that's a pretty sweet find, just right off the bat. And Kip's over there snarfing around. I think, oh, see, I thought this might be a big piece of petrified wood there. I don't actually think it is. But usually, if you watch my videos, you know that I bring a water bottle along with me, and that's just to get the rocks wet, partially to show you guys. Here's another nice little piece of chalcedony right there. It's also partially to help me identify rocks. And when they're wet like this, I don't have to do that. Here's another one. So, I mean, normally it's not this easy. Normally it takes a lot of really hard looking before you really start noticing these agates popping up at you. I'm not sure what that is. And that's one of the reasons why I really love coming out on rainy days, which we don't have super often in Montana, especially in the summertime, just for stuff like this. Some cool jasper right there. So I'm gonna keep looking here for a little while before I head to the spot that I kind of want to head to. And we'll see you guys there unless we find something else. Oh gosh, guys, you are not gonna believe this. Look at that little banded agate right there. Oh my gosh. That is so beautiful. That's the kind of stuff you find out here when it's raining. This is exactly what happened last time. Oh no, you can't, no. Oh my gosh. What? Look at that. You're kidding me. Oh, and there's another one right there. Oh my gosh, 3 beautifully banded Yellowstone agates. Oh, hey Kip. Just right there. Okay, I need to actually go fill up my spray bottle so I can clean these off and show you guys what we found. That's insane. Okay, we're gonna go clean those agates off here in a sec. But first, here's today's obligatory petrified wood find. Nice big piece there. I swear, the Yellowstone just produces some of the most amazing petrified wood. And guys, I don't know if you could tell, but the leaves are starting to turn yellow. I think fall's coming. It always seems like summer doesn't last quite long enough. But fall is just absolutely beautiful in Montana, so I'm really looking forward to that too. Hey Kip, let's go. All right, we're gonna go fill up the water bottle, and then Clean those off and give you a closer look at those really pretty agates we found. All right guys, so here's where we're gonna do a little bit of hunting. These gravels right here go up onto the top there. They're nice and clean, and of course they're wet too, which helps. And this is actually, just down here is where I filmed my first ever video. So it's kind of crazy to be down here just after hitting 10,000 not too long ago. So we're gonna give it a good look, see what we can find, and go from there. And I almost forgot. Here's those little agates we found. Beautiful banding. Of course they're little, but like I've said so many times, sometimes it's the ones that are the smallest that have the coolest bands. And that's definitely the case here. So, stoked to find those. And let's get to the hunt now. All right, not really sure what to make of this right here. Pretty funky looking rock, but we're gonna attempt to pull it out on camera. Come on, Alex. Ah! It's wedged in there. Oh man. Let's go clean this thing off really quick. I think it's probably some sort of jasper. Yep, that's kind of what I was thinking. But look at that. That's cool. Very unique. Wow. Not much else to say about that other than that's a pretty cool find. Oh, but guys, look at this. Look, just, I mean, like all of the rocks are just popping right now. You can see all the colors, all of the ones that are normally kind of coated in like a fine sort of algae film from when the water's up. You know, they're perfectly clean right now. So this is such a great time for rock hounding and rock hunting. And generally, you do find more stuff. So, like, here's a nice yellow jasper right there. I'm probably not gonna take that home, but still, I'm just excited to be out hunting in this weather. And as you can see, we've got plenty to search here. So let's find some good stuff today. Okay, I can see my breath. That's how we know it's cold. Check this find out, guys. Little treasure state agate there. You can see the very fine banding there, just right where the chalcedony meets the host rock. That's an awesome find. And I keep seeing, you know, little teeny tiny chunks of agate. They really pop out when they're wet. But I'm trying not to grab stuff unless I'm gonna use it. You know, I just don't want it to be sitting in the garage and piling up for years and years and years. So, trying to be somewhat picky. But I'm excited. Look, I mean, look at this. We've got so much searching to do. I'm so sorry that you guys can't be here to do this with me because I know you'd love it. Oh, I think we got a good one here, guys. Check that out. Let's pull that out of the ground. Oh, yeah, definitely a nice agate. That all cleaned off. Sort of cleaned off. All right, let me clean this off. Hard to do with the camera in one hand. Okay, there, it's actually cleaned off now. I don't see too much going on in there. Maybe a little bit of water line, but it's still a nice find. And the gravels are definitely being generous to us today. We can only hope that that continues here. We find some more sweet stuff before we have to head home. Oh my gosh, guys, look at this. Okay, first thought, looks pretty much like a normal river rock, but you can see these bands here, and they go all the way around to this side up here. So that's a really, really beautiful, subtly beautiful treasure state agate. Stunning, absolutely stunning. Oh, I'm so happy to have found that. See, there's no way I would have found that if that wasn't already wet. It just stood out. You know, it didn't look quite normal. so I picked it up. So thank you, rain. Thank you, rain. Okay, I just got a glimpse at what I think might be a really nice agate here. Right there. Oh my gosh. You see those bands right there? Oh my gosh. That is stunning. Okay, I'm gonna clean this off. We'll get a better look at it. All right, prepare to have your mind blown. Really nice fortification right there. Also just sort of wrapping around the side of it too. Really nice clear chunk of agate. Just so pretty though. I mean, guys, look at that. Thumbs up on the video for that. That is stunning. Oh, I didn't think it was gonna be this good, honestly. It kind of reminds me, if you're new to the channel or you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button just down below there. And then also hit that thumbs up button if you're enjoying what you're watching. Helps me out, helps the video out, and helps the channel grow. So let's get back to the hunt. Okay, I could go 50-50 on this one right here, but I figured you guys would want to see me pull it out of the ground at the very least. Yeah, I'm not so sure. All right, I'm gonna go wash this off really quick. See if it was anything cool. All right, it's pretty, but ultimately I think this is more of a milk agate, so not as useful to me, although Kip might think it's useful. So I think we're gonna keep looking. Leave that one here. See what else we can find here. All right, here's our nice piece of petrified wood. You know, I was beginning to wonder, as you've probably heard me say before, where the heck is all the petrified wood? But that's a nice piece. Definitely would be good for tumbling. And I'm just kind of back here in the woods, rummaging through gravels. It's starting to rain a little bit harder, so I might only film if I find some neat stuff. But I'll keep you guys posted. All right, you want to see something cool? Check out this piece of petrified wood with agate. Could even be opal, actually. But man, that is a really sweet piece. Oh, so cool. And then, oh, I thought that was maybe one of the treasure state agates, but it's not. Kip's doing zoomies. Oh, well, I interrupted him. He was doing zoomies. And we're finding some really great stuff. Really, I mean, like, I would go as far as to say that this is one of the better days. That's kind of interesting. Go as far as to say it's one of the better days I've had out here, actually. Just in terms of quality of the finds. So, I've got a few more places I kind of want to search. This may not be the longest video ever. I'm trying to figure out what video length best suits you guys. So if you have any thoughts on that you want to share in the comments, feel free to let me know. We might as well pick up some trash while we're here too. And I'll get back to the hunt. I'll see you guys at the next find. You know, there's so many cool rocks out here in the Yellowstone that I don't show you guys because I have no idea what it is and I'm not going to take it home. I thought these three, the rocks right here though, were just kind of neat. Some green stuff here. So I just kind of wanted to show you that, since I know many of you come here and stay here for the agates and everything else, but it's also cool to see all the other things that I just take for granted out here. And just share those with you from every now and then. So, because there's so much stuff out here. There's so much material, and so much of it I don't even give a second look to. But it's all beautiful. It's amazing stuff, really. Alright, got a few things here to check out. Nice piece of petrified wood, as well as a little tiny chunk of Well, that's not little tiny. Small little piece of agate there. I'm pretty sure it's a waterline agate. Sorry, I didn't have you in a frame there. Yeah, that's a neat one. Very pretty. And pretty sure I saw some other small little pieces of agate sitting around. Like right here, there's a little one. But, oh, hello. Oh, that's kind of cool. This kind of goes in the category of milk agate again, but it's smaller, so I might actually take this one home. So we're just gonna keep searching these gravels here. I think we'll head over to one more spot and then we'll probably call it a day after that. Okay, so I think we kind of finished up over here at this spot back here. I think we're gonna head to just check out one more place. It's raining harder, I should say, and it's getting colder, I feel like. So probably not gonna hunt too much longer. I'm already stoked with what we found, so we could leave right now and I'd be happy, but let's see if we can find anything else just for a few more minutes. We'll call it a day after that. Okay, so we're over here by this big log jam. There's some cool stuff over here to check out. But right away, first thing that caught my eye was a massive chunk of petrified wood. Oh man, I just love finding these. So cool, just like a piece of history basically. And I also noticed there's a huge like carved pole or something for a house over there, which is sort of interesting. And Kip found something gross over there. I gotta go deal with that, hang on. Kip, Kip, leave it alone. Okay, Kip. I couldn't tell what he actually was eating. Something in there, but it was probably really gross, whatever it was. But check out the size of this log jam. I just feel like it's so impressive. I wanted to share it with you. This all becomes a side channel. You know, you've seen videos here, but this wasn't blocked off like this last year. It's sort of a new thing. And I also wanted to take a look at this rock because I thought this one was pretty funky looking. I don't know if you guys have ever seen one like that. So anyways, this area right here, I feel like freshly exposed gravel. We should be able to find some cool things in here and then probably call it a day after that. So I'll get back to you with our next find. All right, Kip's over there. And I found this, which at first I thought it was nothing. It's got that funky agate shape, but you can see there's some really cool bands and fortifications on the outer surface here. I'm not quite sure what to call it. Probably more of a treasure state agate than anything else. But it just shows, you know, when you're out here looking, you just gotta pick up rocks. You can't expect them always just to pop out at you. And if you see something that doesn't quite fit, pick it up, give it a look. That's how you're gonna find these rocks. At least that's how it usually works for me. All right, guys. Do have a nice find here. It's kind of cool piece of petrified wood, I thought. It's got some very, very subtle tree rings on the top there. But it's just, I thought it was a pretty beautiful piece, and I kind of wanted to share it with you. Yeah, that's nice. I do think this is probably, unless something crazy pops out at me here in the next minute or so, I do think this is probably going to be the end of the hunt. So big thanks to everybody that's watching. Hope you guys are all doing well and staying safe during these crazy times. And we're gonna go home and get all these cleaned off, and we'll see you guys again next time.